Greetings, my fellow Nigerian. There are two videos I saw yesterday that saddened my heart. I'll share it, but do not allow it dampen your spirit for the work that we have to do. In the first video, the truth is that those guys need to be arrested and investigated, because that is what the law should be for damaging properties and interrupting a supposedly peaceful gathering that was being planned. They should be arrested, interrogated, and then the court should give some judgments to make sure that there is peace and there is justice. In the second video, all I can do is say it's unfortunate, because this is my fellow Nigerian that is functioning from a place of lack of information and access to proper information. You know, because if you are in this kind of challenge where you are not able to make ends meet, and you are ensuring by your actions that your suffering will continue, then it's just sad, you know, and it's unfortunate. But what I want you to focus on is that the Nigerian spirit is alive and it is active and it's doing its work. If you check the world, you see that most times the people that are being celebrated are the people that, in the worst possible conditions, they gave their best and they made the best possible thing to happen out of that worst situation. So wherever you find people that are being celebrated, you find that in the most difficult conditions, they were able to transform that condition and make something out for themselves. So I want to show you evidence that we Nigerians, we are very strong people and we give our best in the worst possible conditions. I'll take a tour, show you a part of my city, so you see what Nigerians are doing. The conditions are not really the best, but they are doing wonders. You know, they are making their lives with it. If they can do that, then the change that we need is possible, because they can also make it happen. And the alternative, when you see this kind of videos, is just that you don't come out and vote, and then you do not work with what you have, because the law still works in Nigeria. The law works, just that it works selectively. In the darkest places where there is no attention, where there is no interest, it does not work. But whenever there is interest and there is attention, the law works. All these activists that are doing great things for us, they are evidence that the law works, because they must abide by those same laws. So we Nigerians, we can do and change our conditions, but we have to understand that we are already doing it, and we do not need to allow it get worse beyond this point. So let me show you my my city, a part of it.
Of Gilead Herbal World Limited. All Nigerian people have the day. From Bank of Gilead Herbal World Limited. Expert
So it seems I came early, but at least you have a good sense of what I'm talking about. You can see that in one, when the activity is most fuller, you see how challenging it is to navigate these spaces. But there is my particular place of interest. There is this place where there's a dustbin. You see that they have to do their business there, and the bin is there. The waste bin is there, and there's nothing they can do other than leave and do their work in that condition. And they're doing it and getting by. This is something that, as an architect, I know that these spaces can be better arranged, but it requires funding, and it requires the interest of the government to be able to invest in this direction. How can we improve on these conditions? How can we make it better? But you see that we are not yet there. So, but these are Nigerians doing their work, doing what they can to support their families. And it's very important that that kind of voice is heard when the time comes. And there is no other way other than with your voter's card. So please do not let your heart be broken with such attempts to interfere with your freedom and right to make a choice for yourself. Please get your voter's card when the time is for continuous voter registration comes again, and vote your conscience. We can do it. We are doing it already. The conditions in which we are living are not ideal, but we are doing our best,